In this review, we're going to take a look at Neca's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Another One Bites the Crust. Is it worth the deluxe price? Find out in this review. If you're not a fan of the late 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles TV show, you should probably skip this one altogether, unless you're a fan of Alien and you want a Xenomorph for your Simpsons display. The Attack of the Killer Pizza is an early episode of the show where Shredder attacks the Turtles' only weakness, pizza.
Articulation, bruh. Head and neck are on a double ball joint, allowing him to look up this much and be sad this much. The head can do a full 360. Now the neck tends to get all turned around, so just make sure the Adam's apple with the brighter yellow is at the front. Harder. What? What? Between the head and the neck joint, he gets enough tilt to rest his head on his shoulder. The jaw articulation gives him this much underbite and this much overbite. The arms can do a full 360. Double jointed elbows. Ball and hinge at the shoulders allows him to go this far up. No bicep swivel, but there is a swivel at the top of the elbow and a swivel at the wrist. Wrist also hinges this far up and this far down. Upper torso spins without too much scuffage or paint chipping. Mr. Burns' body can hunch forward a little, but not back at all, only allowing him to stand straight up.
Have him beaten to a pulp, sir. But what? Nothing, sir.
Legs go straight up this far, but you can also push it to the side, this much. You can do a deep split, but the upper thigh swivel tends to crash into the diaper if the leg is down. Luckily, there is a swivel at the top of the knee, which allows him to bend and basically put his foot in his mouth. I mean, what figure can do that? He has a double jointed knee that bends this much, feet hinges down this much, barely anything up, and rocks hard enough for Dave Grohl to lose his hearing. Stop! Now it's very likely that your ankles were as tight as mine were, so I suggest you hit it with a hairdryer to avoid accidentally breaking them. The tail can do a full 360. It's on a double ball joint, which allows it to go up this much and down. Since I have this off, let me show you the tail. Due to the bendy wire, you can bend it at the base, middle, or tip in all directions. Just be aware, there will be some paint chippage. For all you customizers out there, let me know if there's a way to combat this. Poser! The slash. Yeah. Whatever this is.
Oh, guys, we're surrounded!
Do you even remember me, bruh? Accessories! Does this purse go with my bra, bruh? The pizza box has a hinge and a removable pizza, but no meatballs. You can even hold it like April, which is not how you hold a pizza box. Baby Pizza Monster has zero articulation, but if you are going to have a static pose, it may as well be the one where he burns through everything between them and the sewers. The last of the accessories is a control device used by Baxter Stockman to control the pizza monsters. In the episode of the show, I believe it was blue and didn't have a strap, but with all the little paint and detailed sculpt work on this, I actually think this is better. Here's a quick comparison between the little pizza monster that came with April and the bashed foot soldier and the one that we got in this set. Virtually identical, minus some paint imperfections. The UFO pizza box is a much better design. The weird pizza box is stuck in that ready to serve position. Comparing the pizzas, I prefer the design of the weird pizza. The black outline around the pepperoni makes them stand out. That being said, the pizza is not removable, making the UFO box the clear winner. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball! Now, to make these pizza balls, you're going to need some brown paint and some sticky tack. Just rip off a piece of that sticky tack, just roll it up into a nice little ball there. I suggest putting them on the pizza for scale. And once you're happy with the size of your balls, just put them on some paper towel. Make sure to shake up your paint. Now, you don't need to add as much as I added here. This is a little excessive. Dip your balls deep in the brown, get a few coats on there, and here's the finished product. Now, my balls are too big, so I had to put them to the side. So just be aware of that before you start painting. Okay, bring them in. Here's the pizza monster next to his fellow yellow jumpsuited friend, April O'Neil. Next up is Casey Jones, and given all the property damage the pizza monster did, Casey is surely to call him a criminal. Here he is next to the man that started this whole scheme, Shredder, a typical henchman, sometimes human, sometimes robot, foot soldier, Rocksteady, who's not too rock steady. And to round off the villain lineup, here's Bebop. Next up, we have the overly optimistic leader, Leonardo, my favorite sarcastic turtle, Raphael, everyone's least favorite IT guy, Donatello, and the party dude himself, Michelangelo. Here's the pizza monster next to some other monsters, from the live action Into the Ooze, Razar and Toka. Well, let's get them next to some other toy lines. Here's Marvel Selects Venom, another pizza-eating teenager, Pizza Spider-Man, a fellow cartoon character from X-Men the Animated Series, Marvel Legends Wolverine, a fellow character with an articulated jaw, Star Wars Black Series General Akbar, from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Marvel Legends' Winter Soldier, a henchman from the Star Wars universe, Star Wars Black Series, Stormtrooper.
Make sure to subscribe because I'll be releasing weekly videos of either Marvel Legends, Star Wars Black Series, or NECA for all that nostalgic goodness. And remember, collect responsibly.